All right, welcome everybody. Decided to do a last minute broadcast here since we got plenty of drivers to show up. So I believe we have, well, hold on a second. There we go. I believe we have, let's take a look at it. I don't know the exact number, but I think we had 15 or 20 or so. Get a quick number for you. It looks like 15. Not quite sure, but we'll figure that out. We threw this together last minute. Said, why not? We had enough cars, enough drivers. Let's do something for these guys. So, misqualifying, mispractice. We're going to throw up first heat race here right away. Starting row 1 on the inside, you're going to have Alex Hanna in the 97. Outside of him, Mark Jessup. Row 2, Darren Detweiler and Jake Greenwood. Row 3, Jeffrey Herrick and Mason Mier. Row 4, Tyler Street and Nathan Kropsewski. Probably screwed that name up real bad. Row 5, Tyler Klaus and Dylan Postier. Row 6, Chance Siskowski and Justin Stoles. That'll round out your starting field here for heat number 1. I believe top 3 will move on. Possibly 4, not exactly sure. Like I said, we threw this together last minute for you guys. But enough guys showed up. We wanted to give them a show, give them something to people can watch, have a good broadcast. And we'll see how it goes. I'm by myself, so not very often I do a broadcast by myself, so we'll see how that goes as well. But all in all, these non-wings at Fairbury should be exciting. Should be a lot of action. Old Jessup, he's the wily veteran in the non-wings. He's got USAC experience, so starting on the outside, he should be a good one here to watch. Darren Detweiler, Jake Greenwood, both avid iRacers on here quite often. Darren's playing with the setups 24/7 in these cars, so look for him to do something. Jake, he was quick time tonight, I believe, so that's pretty good on his part. Are no yellow flags in heat races, so we might see a few getting wrecked here real early and often. We'll see how that goes. But no yellows. Everybody will go to the B. I think we might not have to worry about sending anybody home tonight. Pace truck's off, coming out of 4 here. Green flag is out. Mark Jessup with an excellent start on Alex Hanna. Going to pull out to the early lead and coming out of 2. Got one up in the wall in the back, I see. Big old pile up back there. Moves Alex Hanna in a second. Greenwood third, looking high. Darren Detweiler's catfishing on the bottom. Greenwood's going to make the move on Alex Hanna. Give that spot to him, but Greenwood gets all crossed up, still able to get back by him. Darren Detweiler got in the back of Hanna, I believe, and fell back even farther. Jessup smooth sailing so far, though. That's going to put Greenwood in second. He's got the fishing pole out. He is reeling in Jessup, bangs it off the wall, gets a run down on the inside. Runs up high again. Jessup running that bottom. Greenwood's one of the few running up top. Greenwood's going to go on the outside and drive by Mark Jessup. Give it to him, coming out of 4. 4 to go. Your leader, Greenwood. Jessup says, oh no. Jessup throws it in too hard, gets way crossed up. Greenwood's going to get a comfortable lead now. Jessup second. Detweiler moves into third. He's going to get by Alex Hanna. Move Hanna to 4th. Chance Siskowski sniffing on that final transfer spot. See if he can get it. He's going to look to the bottom. Can't quite get it done. Oh, and they touch. They touch, and your leader, Greenwood. No, Greenwood's still going. I thought Greenwood was wrecked on his lid. He's not. So Siskowski into 4th. Hanna eats the wall. He's out of it now. Siskowski looks like he's a new member of the Brent Marks racing team. Team just started up, I believe. Greenwood's going to get by, Detweiler's going to get by Jessup. Jessup just hanging out on that bottom, doing all he can. Detweiler's going to go by on the outside. That's going to move Detweiler in a second. Jessup to 3rd. And that was your checkered flag, folks. A lot of action there early on. So Greenwood, Detweiler, Jessup, Siskowski. Rounding out your top 4, Tyler Street. Like I said, I believe top 4 will transfer on. Alex Hanna wrecking out. Herrick wrecking out. Mason Mier wrecking out. Nathan going out early. Postier 6th. Stoltz 7th. Klaus 8th. Top side looks to be working real well. Jessup had an early lead there, but went to the catfish position. Just couldn't quite get it done. Heat 2 going to grid up. You're going to have Alex Rupert on the inside. Outside of him, you're going to have Wyatt Brown. Row 2, Dustin Griffiths, the catch fence, and Travis Oldfield outside row 2. Row 3, Randy Shrees and Aiden Berlin. Row 4, Trevor Royer and Tyler Matheny. Row 5, AJ Hobson and Ty Williams. Row 6, Andrew Hansen and Raymond Chest. And that'll round it out. 12 cars, heat number 2. believe that's it. I don't know if we have a Heat 3 or not. Not quite sure, but I believe that was everybody. Like again said, top 4 will move on. Griffiths and Oldfield, I think, going to have to be the favorites here. Griffiths, avid non-wing driver. Travis Oldfield, he's one heck of an iRacer as well. We will see how it goes. See Jason Kratky commented in on the chat, says he could not keep these things straight. They're non-wing car, buddy. Throw them in there sideways. Griffiths looks like he fell asleep there in the start. Finally get him woke up. He'll catch on. Might have been eating a donut. Can't remember what that sponsorship's called. Let's get in there and see if we can take a look at it. Crescent Donuts, that's right. I do believe they run and operate Crescent Donuts there. Got a little TV time on Fox Sports 1. Griffiths did there with that car. It's a great looking car. Tuna can design. Billy Rowley, if you ever need a paint, check him out. Race car's in. Alex Rupert's going to lead him down to the green flag. They can't go on green. Alex Rupert Brown, your front row. Good start by Rupert. Griffith's going to get another good start on the bottom as well. Gets real tight and pushes. Oldfield's going to get by him on the outside. Your top 3 all go to the high side. Rupert, Brown, Griffiths. Oh, Griffiths gets in the back of Oldfield, able to save it. Griffiths desperately, I think, trying to get to the top. Oldfield goes to the bottom. Trying all he can to get by Brown. Can't quite do it. Now Oldfield's going to get the bottom. One of the few we see being able to make the bottom work right now. Gives second to Oldfield. Oldfield slides up, slams the door on Brown. Griffiths now running the high side. Great. Almost got into the back of Oldfield. He had such a run. Griffiths, Oldfield, Brown all with a throw a blanket over him, fighting for second. Oh, Griffiths lives up to his name again. He's in a catch fence. He's out. Griffiths will run through a consi tonight. So Oldfield, Brown, that moves Trevor Royer up into 4th. Alex Rupert with a comfortable lead. Oldfield 2nd, Brown 3rd, Royer 4th. Tyler Matheny in the 5th spot, way back. Royer, he's upside down. Move him out of the transfer spot. That moves Matheny into 4th. That puts Aiden Berlin in the 5th. Aiden, super tight. You got 3 laps to go, sorry. These non-wing cars are a handful. These guys mostly wing drivers. We rarely run non-wings here, but Thursday nights for the UDSS. Got 2 to go. Rupert still your leader. Oldfield, Brown, Matheny 4th. Oldfield trying to reel him in a little bit. Just not sure if he can get it done. Rupert's catching lap traffic, though, on the final lap here. Checker flag is out. Rupert wrecks at the finish line. Rupert, Oldfield, Brown, Matheny, Williams 5th, Hobson 6th, Aiden Bierlin 7th. Could be a lot of action here in this A main tonight. Definitely a lot of action in the Conti as well is going to appear. Dustin Griffiths, another tough break for him. His nickname's Catch Finch. You saw why there. He just got a little too high coming out of the corner. Will be no Conti. We're going to go straight into the warm-up here. So 2-minute warm-up for these guys. See what they can do. We'll watch a couple as they come out on the track. Looks like Mark Jessup's going to be your first one here. Go to a cockpit view so you guys can get an idea of how these things drive. They are a handful. Here he's barely on the throttle. He gets in the wall there. Here, though, not a whole lot of throttle in these cars. Get up a little bit there, and then you got to get right back off in it again to run the top side. But they do not run much throttle for sure. Gets into heavy traffic. Ooh, and he gets in the back of Alex Hanna. We'll switch over to Dustin Griffiths here. Follow along on him on the inside. Ty Williams there. That's in 27, I believe, or 72. Can't remember. He's going to throw a slider in front of him, though. Griffiths going to run the bottom. Griffiths just got ran over by somebody. You can tell this A main, it's going to be full of slammers and bangers, and these guys are going to have their hands full all night, that's for sure. 36 seconds left here. If we get a second here, we'll pull Jake Greenwood up real fast before we go into the ending, see if we can get Greenwood a little chat with Jake here. Jake Greenwood, I stole you from Darren. You got a copy on me for a second?
Yes, I do.
Look good in the heat race. Top seem to be working well for you. You gonna have anything for the future tonight?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't run these too often. I'm a little shocked at the moment. Darren gave me one hell of a setup, man. He's like a Brady Bacon, man. He's absolutely dominant in these with these non-wing cars and can still run the wing stuff, but man, he this is where he really thrives.
Yeah, Darren's a hell of a setup guy. I'm gonna send you back down there so you can figure it out here for the A main. Good luck tonight.
Awesome.
All right, guys. 40. We run a 40 laps. Yeah, 40 lap A main. So here's your starting grid on the pole. We just talked to him. Jake Greenwood. Outside of him, Alex Rupert. Row 2, as he said, Darren Detweiler's a setup guy. That guy is a chassis guru. He'll talk shocks and bars with you all night long, and you'll have your eyes cross-eyed. You won't know what he's talking about. Outside of him, Travis Oldfield. Row 3, Mark, the Magician Jessup. Outside of him, Wyatt Brown. Row 4, Chance Siskowski on the inside, Tyler Matheny on the outside. Row 5, Tyler Street and Ty Williams. Row 6, you're going to have Dylan Postier and AJ Hobson. Row 7, Justin Stoltz and Aiden Bierlin. Row 8, Tyler Clowes and Andrew Hansen. Row 9, Jeffrey Herrick, Trevor Royer. Row 10, Alex Hanna and Dustin Griffiths. Row 11, Mason Mier and Randy Shreves. And row 12, you're going to have Nathan Krop. Gonna mess that up every time. Kropazewski and Raymond Chest. You're rounding out your field here. Dustin Griffiths, I think, is going to be the guy to watch. He is going to be interesting coming from the back. He's got a fast car. He runs these non-wings well. I believe the last time he ran at Lanier, he was your winner. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here. Fairbury's a tricky track. The turn 4 wall, turn 2 wall kind of just ends, and you're dealt with a flat away, a flat spot there on the straightaway. So it's challenging to say the least, that's for sure. Alex Rupert, I don't know if he's ran with us before. Name seems new to me, but he looked good in heat race. Gonna see what he can give Greenwood. He's gonna have the advantage to start on the top, so see what kind of run Jake can get here on the inside. Pace cars off. They're beating and banging in the back. Jake Greenwood, Alex Rupert on your front row. Gonna bring him to green here. Green flag will flave. There it is. Alex Rupert gets a great start. Rupert's gonna run the high side. He's gonna get it. Give the lead to Rupert. Greenwood second, Oldfield third. I can hear him beating and banging and wrecking all throughout the field. Everybody's bouncing him off the wall. We stay green. We got one spinning. He's off the track. Two of them are off the track. Rupert's still your leader. We stay clean. We stay green. And your yellow will come out now. Let's see. Look in the back of the field here. These guys are beating and banging all over the place. Dustin Griffith's not moving up any yet. He's up to 13th. That's about it. Just a gaggle of cars back there. We knew these would be a disaster. They kind of always are when non-wing shows up in the town. You got to nut up or shut up, and the guys up front, they're kind of doing that right now. Alex Rupert looking really good. So yellow's out early on here. 4 laps complete. Still gonna knock down lap number 5 here. 35 to go. Plenty of time left. Attrition will wear in here quickly. You'll start seeing guys come out. Be interesting to see who can hang in there and who can't. Mark Jessup, he's in, it looks like 5th spot. Still running fairly good for Jessup. Oldfield, the name sounds familiar. I don't know if he's got any previous experience, but not very many guys here probably have non-wing experience besides Jessup, Griffiths, to name a few. Chance Siskowski, I think he might have some experience in the Wisconsin non-wing wingless series up there. They run a 604 crate non-wing. He might have some experience with there. We're back to green. Rupert gets a great lead. Greenwood second, Oldfield third. Everybody gets up top. Oldfield's going to sneak down to the bottom there, see what he can get. He does. He gets by Drake Greenwood, gets a great run. He's going to continue to run the bottom, see if he can give Rupert a run for his money. Nothing yet. Greenwood's going to go to the bottom now. The top 3 all nose to tail. Throw a blanket over him. Oldfield gets all crossed up as well. Rupert's running great up top, though. He's got the greatest line up there. He must have a great setup underneath that car. Oldfield's going to try to reel him in here, see if he can get it done. Not quite sure he will, though. Lap car A lap car just rocket shipped into the infield. Oldfield's now looking to make that move on the bottom underneath Rupert. Can he do it? Rupert gets in the wall. Oldfield's going to get the run coming out of the corner. They're side by side down the backstretch. Rupert now going to throw a slider, possibly. No. Still going to run the bottom. Darren Detweiler's up in the wall. Yellow will come out. These Thursday night series, we run them for fun. We don't quite have the admins and the watchers, but we saw 24 cars. I said, why not? Let's throw a broadcast up. Like I said, let's get these guys some airtime. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Anybody that carried over, we just got done with the Knoxville regulars. That's a huge thing for us here at Pushing the Cushions. We'd love to put it on for everybody. Got another week next week. There's talks of doing it extended if Knoxville does not reopen back up. If we're still plagued by the coronavirus, we will see. No official word on that yet, but we will be running again next week for the Knoxville guys. Tony Bachhoven will be in the announcer booth again, so you don't have to listen to me, because I'm sure everybody just loves hearing me. Gonna take a minute here while we're under caution. 12 laps complete. Still got 28 more to go. We're gonna thank our sponsors while we can. Gotta get the money paid for. Design Metal Art. They're Darren Detweiler. That's his dad's company. They're located right there in the backstretch at Knoxville. If you're ever in Knoxville for the Nationals, 360 Nationals, they're weekly. You name it, go check them out. They make great stuff. They make all their trophies here at UDSS. Jessup Logistics. That's Mark Jessup's company. He's always a big help to us. Great guy. He's always giving us everything we got. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. There's quite a few drivers in here, including your finest right here. Pushing the Cushion Productions for bringing us fine broadcasts. Pace Trucks in. We'll get to the rest later. Rupert, another good start. Oldfield's going to look to the bottom. Oldfield's still running that bottom. He's going to stick there to see if he can hang it out. Justin Stoles moves up into 5th. He's knocking on Jessup's back door. Rupert running the top still. Starting to pull away now. Greenwood starting to reel in Oldfield. Oh, almost gets into the back of him. Jessup looks to the outside of Greenwood. Now Oldfield moves to the top. Jessup's up top. Greenwood's the only one on the bottom. You got Chance Siskowski in 5th. Let's go back to that battle. It's hard to see. The dust is high. Jessup's in the wall. Oh, and Stoltz gets into the Jessup. Jessup all over the place. Greenwood's running the bottom. Siskowski on the outside of Greenwood. Siskowski's going to take over 4th place. He's going to 3rd place. He's going to reel in Oldfield now. See if he can get it done. Oldfield, Rupert, 1 and 2, running the high side. Greenwood still running the bottom. Stoltz in 4th. Jessup hits the wall again. He's running in 6th. I seen him in the background. Oldfield gets way loose coming out of the exit of 2. That's going to let Siskowski reel him in. Siskowski still got nothing. Oldfield's got a lot of drive coming out of the corners. That's what's saving him right now. Oh, Oldfield gets in the wall. Siskowski closes in the door. Let's take you to a new view. Let's go to the cockpit here. That did not work. Let's try one more time. I'm going to take you in a cockpit as he tries to reel in Oldfield. There he is. You see he gets back away a little bit. Oh, gets into the wall. As I say that, let's go to Oldfield. Oldfield's going to throw a slider on Rupert. Can he make it stick? He does. Give the lead to Oldfield now. Oldfield will get by Rupert now. Oldfield's in the wall. Oldfield climbs the wall big time. Rupert has to check up. Siskowski's going to look to the bottom of Rupert. Can he make it happen? No, he cannot. Oldfield still your leader. Rupert 2nd. Siskowski in 3rd. Greenwood 4th. Oldfield goes back down to the bottom. He's tired of playing. Oh, and he gets a tractor tire. He's going to spin him out. Give the lead back to Rupert. Siskowski 2nd. Oldfield gets it back going again. Greenwood 3rd. That's going to move Stoltz into 4th. Oldfield's fall back all the way to 5th. Tough break for him. Siskowski running the high side. See if he can close in on Rupert. Rupert's catching lap traffic now. He's going to have to be careful. Lap traffic can ruin your night. Gets by the first 2 just fine. He's now going to close in on Darren Detweiler. Siskowski's still in 2nd. Rupert's still 1st. Rupert's now in the wall. Tough break there. Siskowski's going to close in more. Siskowski, when will he throw the big haymaker slider? You got 14 laps to go. Rupert blinks out for a minute. He's still back. He can't quite get by Darren. Darren closes the door on Rupert, your leader. Rupert's going to go by on the outside. He's going to get it done. Siskowski, he's going to try to get by Detweiler now. Det can't quite do it. They go in 3 and 4. He's going to get it done. 12 to go this time by. Laps are winding down. You got Rupert, Siskowski, Greenwood, Oldfield, Stoles, Jessup, Ty Williams, your top 7. Rupert's starting to get a little bit of comfortable lead on Siskowski now. Rupert just looking great on the high side. No mistakes, hardly at all. They're going to catch Tyler Street with the bright yellow rims, looking good tonight. Oh, and Siskowski's in the wall. Siskowski's flipping down the front stretch. Detweiler's in the wall. He's flipping. Will the yellow come out? I hope it does. It needs to come out. Still nothing yet. No yellow. We stay green. Greenwood's going to move into second place. Oldfield third. Rupert's got a comfortable lead. Old Rupert now all he has to do, 10 laps to go, is keep it clean. Oldfield's going to fight for second place. He's not done yet. Running the high side. Greenwood's running that middle. He's trying to cram Oldfield up. He's going to keep doing it. They touch. Oldfield hits the wall again. Fairbury's such a tight track. There's not a whole lot of room. You got 8 laps to go. I remember here a couple years ago, Power I, the leaders took each other out for the same thing. There's just no room here. It's a nice bull ring short track. It's slicked off a lot. Greenwood's in the wall. Oldfield throws a slider on Greenwood. Gives second to Oldfield. Rupert still has a commanding lead. Oldfield second. Greenwood's going to challenge him again. Can't quite get it done. We move up to Rupert. Rupert's got a huge, about a whole straightaway lead. He's going to struggle trying to get around Ty Williams now. He does get by yellow, and there is the yellow. So we'll bunch him up. 5 laps to go. That should give us a green-white checkered. You're going to have Rupert. Oh, folks, and Travis Oldfield. He brought the yellow out. He was upside down. He is done. Tough break. Looks like Greenwood might have been involved in that. He's going to fall back. That's going to move Stoles all the way up to second. So you're going to have Rupert, Stoles, and Greenwood. Top 3, Jessup fourth. The USAC legend still hanging out there. Has a rich, vulgar, classic trophy to his title. Showing he can still wheel a car. Not very many left. It looks like only about 10 cars hang. Like I said, attrition was going to get the best of everybody, and it did. Griffiths, we talked about him. He went out early. He's 34 laps down, so see what we get here in the final 3 laps. Green, white, checkered. I think we have 5 chances at a green, white, checkered, so if we don't get it done here on the first one, then we'll have another shot to do it. Should get the 1 to go here. We do. Lights on the pace car are out. Rupert, Stoles, Greenwood, Jessup, Ty Williams, your top 5. They're the only 5 on the lead lap. Pace car is going to duck in here on the back stretch. Rupert's going to lead him down. Start is on the leader. Stoles has just been quietly sneaking his way up through the field. Rupert gets a great start on Stoles. Jessup gets a tire. He's going to fall back. Greenwood's in third. Jessup's still starting to come back. He's running that bottom. Jessup, he's going to blow by Greenwood on that bottom. Jessup catfishing it very well, finding the moisture, doing what he does best. Here comes a slider from Stoles. Can't make it stick. White flag. Come down the backstretch for the final time. Rupert's going to hold him off. Rupert coming out of 4. Alex Rupert, your winner. Justin Stoles second. Mark Jessup third. Greenwood 4. Ty Williams 5th. Stoles threw the slider a little too soon. I think he should have waited till 3. Couldn't quite get it done. Let's see who we've got. If we've got any of these guys that we can get for top 3. I know we've got maybe Jessup we can possibly get. See what we can get here. See if we can get your top 3 in here for an interview. If not, we'll start pulling somebody up here. We'll get to talk to someone. I know we will. Alex Rupert, not sure where he went. He's parked over there in turn 3. Jessup's going to pull up the front stretch. Stoles there. Your 2 and 3 guys. See, I got Justin Stoles down here. We'll get to him in just a second. Let's pull Jake up while we got a chance. Your 4th place finisher.
Oh, what the
Jake! How's it going, buddy?
Not too bad.
4th place finish. That track looked absolutely destroyed. I'm glad I was not out there with you guys.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty bad. And then I'm not sure what happened there. I think Tyler Street got into the wall or something and kind of had nowhere to go there and hit him right before that last yellow came out.
Yeah, a lot of guys getting on the wall. There was a lot of people getting upside down, and lead was changing 3 or 4 different times. I had 4 lead changes, second, third. You guys were all changing. Looked like Jessup was able to run the bottom there on the at the end there, just able to catfish it good enough and get back by you.
Yeah, he's pretty good at these friggin' non-wing things, and I struggle a little bit, especially when it gets slick. And I don't know, that was pretty fun. I'll definitely keep trying at these things. I know I kind of had a junk car there at the end, but at least I was able to finish fourth. Pretty happy.
Yeah, can't complain. There's only 5 guys on the lead lap, so you were one of them. That's always a good finish. Kept it clean, didn't get upside down. So anybody like to thank Jake?
Definitely Darren and the most wanted guys. Amazing setup. I just don't know how to drive these quite yet, especially when it gets slick. But maybe a little more practice, I'll get a little better, and then design metal art, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, Jake. Congrats again. Fourth place isn't too bad. We'll see you Sunday night with the what is it? The 410s and the yeah, just the 410 Sunday. But we'll see you there.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, we're gonna get your third place finisher here. Got Mark Jessup. Mark, got a copy on me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Well, you struggled a little bit there early on, and then at the end you catfished them, and the bottom seemed to be pretty good for you.
Yeah, on these non-wing deals, you just got to make it to the end, and that's what we did. Just tried to keep the car in one piece, and yeah, I pulled out a top three there at the end, so I'm pretty happy. Like I didn't practice for the race or anything, so just to jump in and get a top three is pretty cool.
Yeah, I can't complain. I saw your name on the entry list, and I said I want no part of that. I'm gonna go broadcast. So you scared me off. I figured I'd broadcast this race instead of getting my pants beat off by you. But you look pretty good. You're the USAC legend, So we expected you to do pretty good, and you showed it there at the end for sure.
Well, I had some pressure, like, oh man, like I've ran a USAC car before, so it's like I better get in the top three or something's wrong here.
Yeah, I was talking you up, so you definitely performed at least. We were able to talk to you, Mark. As always, you're fast. Everybody knows it. So congratulations, you got third place. Anybody you want to thank tonight?
United Dirt Sim Series, man, like this has been really cool seeing everything come together. Billy Brickley, yourself there, Billy Idol, Dave, the league owner. I mean, everything. Darren Detweiler, everything's it's been going really good. This league just exploded. I mean, look, like 60 cars on any given night for any of these races. So, but definitely, Elbows Up Sim Sport, the team I drive for, Paints by Tuna Can, BS Air, Her Got Real Estate Group, Fairway Mortgage, Catch Fence Apparel, Over the Wall Photography, Motorsport Beat, just everybody, man. I was on a James Tiernan setup tonight, so that was pretty sweet, and everything turned out well.
Awesome, Mark. Yeah, you guys, UDSS has gotten big. We've been putting a lot of work in it. We definitely got to thank Elbows Up for coming out every night and supporting us. We couldn't do it without all these fast race teams that come and show up, and it's awesome to have you guys here. You always bring on a big competition for us.
Thanks, Billy. I mean, we'll be back. Looking forward to Sunday night, 410 Elite, there at, 9 p.m.?
Yeah, 9 Eastern time at Williams Grove this week. So it'll be an interesting one. Hopefully, I can get another top 5. I need to stay in the points lead. I think I got it by like 1 point, I think, right now.
I gotta practice, man. That's not not one of my best tracks. And then between you and I know Tyler Shell, he's pretty amped up for that race. So you guys are gonna have a heck of a battle.
Yeah, Shell's 2 for 2 now, so he's whooping up on me. If he gets another win this week, I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well, thanks again, man. Look forward to seeing you at the next one.
All right, thanks, Mark. We'll see you next week.
Alrighty.
All right, and that'll give us to our second place finisher tonight, Justin Stoles. Not a bad run. You kind of kept it clean, it looked like, and just snuck your way up through the field while everybody else kept crashing. How was it for you?
Oh yeah, I was relying on people hitting the wall.
Yeah,
To be honest with you.
that's definitely what it looked like. I didn't even notice you, and then there at the end, it was like there you were, and then you put a good slider on the
Yeah.
last lap on Rupert there, and Almost like it was a corner too soon. He seen it and he was able
It
to block
was.
you in 3, but at least you gave him an effort at it.
Yeah. I don't know. Setup just wasn't there at all. I was running baseline setup. Like none of my actual setups worked here.
Yeah.
So it was a stagger change and a gear change and fuel, and hope for the best. Like came from 13th. So
Yeah, this is probably one of our toughest races we'll have. Non wings at Fairbury. It's not easy. Track slicked off quite a bit, so it definitely brought the drivers out, and you showed you got what it takes. Finishing second, coming from, I'm not sure where you started. I know you started pretty far back, but
it's 13th.
yeah, 13th to third. That's probably the hard charger of the night as well.
The
So
second.
or second, yeah. So good finish there. Can't complain about that one. Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, I would like to thank Vanderpool Racing, Skills VR Arcade,
All right.
and Jack's Wax.
Awesome. Justin, congrats again on second place. You look good tonight. We'll hope to see you out here again on the other nights we race.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thanks, Justin. That'll bring us to our winner, Alex. Is it Alex Rupert or Ruppert?
Rupert.
Rupert, all right. Wasn't sure if I was saying that right or not, but regardless, you look pretty good. You led quite a bit on the field tonight. Justin threw a little slider there on the end, but you're able to hold it off and get the win. How'd it feel?
I mean, it felt good at the beginning of the race. It's just kind of tough because I don't really run these much here. Just saw us up and joined it. Got a little bit. I was too scared because the left front was bopping up. I thought I was gonna bike over, which Travis Oldfield passed me at one point. Got him back and then set sail from there and got comfortable in the car and started checking out.
Yeah, I thought Oldfield was going to be a real big challenge for you, but he got on his lid there. He was that last yellow, unfortunately. He wasn't able to get it done and just kept getting in the wall. It was tough to run the high side, but you looked like one of the best ones out there running it, so it paid off. You looked really good out there tonight. Started, I think, second, so can't complain there. Uh, Anybody you'd like to thank makes this happen for you tonight?
I just like to thank the people around me who I race with every day, and like people and just supporting me, to be honest. Just want to get back racing in real life, though. That's a big thing right now.
Yeah, I think we all do. We're all tired of being on the sim here playing this. We've been putting a lot of hours in, that's for sure. Everybody's ready to get back to the track and get the actual smell and the sounds and the feels of the racing. But hopefully it'll be
Uh-huh.
coming here soon. And congrats again tonight, Alex. Look forward to hopefully seeing you again here the rest of the season with us.
Yeah, thank you guys for streaming this and putting it on. You guys did a great job tonight.
All right, thanks, Alex. We'll catch you again.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, well, there's your top three. Well, top four we put up here for you tonight. Everybody put on a good show. It was non-wings at Fairbury. We knew it was going to be a lot of wrecks, a lot of action. I think it went as best as it could go. The track slicked off nice and well. Again, we'd like to thank our guys, our sponsors, Design Metal Art, Jessup Logistics, Sofa King, Fast Sim Sports, Pushing the Cushion Productions, Speed World Hobbies. We didn't get to mention them earlier. Billy Bowerman, call him Billy Idol on the announcer booth, but he puts in a lot of work for us, puts in a lot of time at Pushing the Cushion, so we couldn't do none of this without him. Works Graphics and Dave Ward. If you need anything painted, he paints majority of the field of our cars and other cars around the leagues. Round Eye Racing does a great job. If you need a paint job done for him, get a hold of him. He'll get them done for you. Other than that, I've got nothing else. Tune in again with us. I think we're done racing until Saturday night, 10 Eastern. We have the Midwest Modifieds. They're back in action. Not sure on the track. I think it might be Eldora. Have to double check on that one, but 10 Eastern, Saturday night, they'll be back on Pushing the Cushion Productions. Sunday, we'll be back at 10 Eastern 9 Eastern for the 410 Elites at Williams Grove. Following them, at about 10:30 Eastern, you'll have your 305 Silver guys. That's our 2000 and under iRacing. They put on a great show. It's all a lot of the younger, newer guys that are just starting out in iRacing. If that's you, get on iRacing. Come check us out, United Dirt Sim Series. It's a great starter league. And then we'll be back again Monday, again with our regular scheduled shows at 9 Eastern with the 305 Golds and 10 Eastern with the 360s, all at Williams Grove. So we look forward to seeing everybody back Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, we got another Peoria race for you guys, 410s at Knoxville. And then Thursday, again, night 3, the Knoxville Invitational. So busy schedule, plenty to watch, plenty to do while you're stuck quarantined. Check us out, Pushing the Cushion Productions, United Dirt Sim Series on Facebook. Give us a subscribe, give us a like on our YouTube page. We really appreciate it. We try to give you guys the best show we can. And if we get the car count again next Thursday, you might have to listen to me as well. So thank again everybody for watching. We will see you. Be safe. Don't go crazy while you're in quarantine, and hopefully we can get out and get to the real track soon. Thanks again everybody for watching. We will see you again.